있어요. 그래서 가실 때마다 줄 서서 티켓 끊고 하시면 너무
The stairs.
While in Korea, I had plenty of pivotal moments. However, my time in Gyeongju holds a special place in my heart. Because this was the capital of all three ancient kingdoms, I felt as if to really understand Korea, I must experience its history. The first site that we went to was the tomb of the first king, King Park Gyeokgose of the ancient kingdom Shilla. It was really cool to be in a place that had so much history.
Here we are above the other king's tomb, who was the first king of Shilla. These are more tombs that they don't know who it is, so they think it is someone important because it was close to the king, but they are not marked.
The Shilla kingdom was responsible for eventually taking over the other two kingdoms, Baekje and Goguryeo, and unifying the Korean peninsula.
들어가 보실 수가 있죠. 그래서 보시면서 그리고 안내를 드릴 거고요.
The second site we went to was more tombs of Shilla royalty and many others. These tombs were massive, and it was crazy to think that they had been built such a long time ago. In the same area, there was an excavated tomb. We spent a lot of time here because of the amazing artifacts and the air conditioning. I found this particularly interesting because the art type was very different than the later Chosun period art, which is what we think of traditional Korean culture today.
가시면은 자리가 준비되어 있을 거예요. 앉으셔가지고 식사하시고 난 뒤에 식당에 개인적으로 결제를
Then we drove along a windy road up one of the mountains surrounding the city. This brought us to the Sokguram Grotto, a smaller Buddhist temple set up on a lookout over the valley. It was much cooler up here, so it was wonderful taking a walk through the mountain woods. When we got to the top, there were a lot of cool, colorful lanterns along the path. Sokguram was much smaller than I expected, amazing nonetheless. However, I think the best part of Sokguram was being able to look out over the mountain onto Gyeongju. We drove back down a bit to see one of the oldest Buddhist temples in Korea, Bulguksa.
Be able to see them if there are.
Bulguksa was surrounded by lots of ponds and little streams. This created a very serene environment. The entire temple had breathtaking art and architecture. From what I've experienced in Korea, I know that Koreans are a very proud people. And what I heard from some of my Korean friends and professors, going to Gyeongju is kind of a pilgrimage of sorts for Koreans. I felt very honored and privileged to be there experiencing it with them.
It's very
surreal walking around here.
And it really was. Seeing the traditional architecture paying our respects to Buddha and his disciples in the shrines was like a blast to the past. Gyeongju was such an amazing time. I felt like I really connected with Korean culture.
Bro for money. Mula mula baby.